Welcome to Koality Time with Koala Wallet and friends. Today in the den, we have joining us Kadena Mining Club. This is a fun and interactive conversation that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. This event was recorded on June 29th, 2023, live on Twitter Spaces. The views and expressions in this video do not represent the views of Koala Wallet directly and are not to be considered as financial advice. Please make sure to do your own research on the projects presented. Also, make sure to subscribe and like the video to help support the channel. Now let's get started. Enjoy! Welcome everyone to our first episode of Koality Time. This is just going to be a nice easy-going space, a little bit of interactive fun. We're going to start off by talking about Kadena Mining Club's upcoming Tech Lab Mint, which everyone's super pumped for, super excited. And we're also going to be covering some of the stuff that we've been working on here at Koala Wallet. So mainly our browser extension that we've been working very hard at, and hopefully will be live very soon for everyone to enjoy. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that. We do have our mobile versions, of course, that are fully live, fully functional right now that you can go download from both Android and iOS. So make sure you guys go check that out if you haven't already, koalawallet.io. But yeah, let's start things off maybe with Matthew over at Kadena Mining Club. And let's talk a little bit about what Tech Lab is first off, in case some people are aware of what Kadena Mining Club is, but may not necessarily know what Tech Lab is all about. And we'll just start right there. So take it away, Matthew.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Chris. Kadena Mining Club, if you don't know, what we're doing at Kadena Mining Club is we're trying to bridge the gap between tangible real-world assets and the digital frontier of NFTs. Of course, the asset that we're focusing on are Kadena ASIC miners, specifically the Bitmain KA3, which is the most efficient Kadena miner and one of the most profitable miners on the market at this stage. Our mission is very simple, and that is to make crypto mining more accessible, breaking down the traditional barriers to entry that are included with mining, such as prohibitive electricity rates, spatial limitations, and of course that steep initial outlay of capital if you're interested in buying one machine for yourself, because these big ASICs can get a little bit expensive, and it's really tough to mine at home in a lot of circumstances. If you live in somewhere like New York or Germany or California, it's just the electricity is so high you can't mine, and that's not really fair. We want to help those people. Spatial limitations being the second. If you're living in a studio or a small apartment, these things are hot and they're loud, so it might not be something you want to deal with at home. So how are we kind of fixing this problem? What is our big selling point? What makes us different? We have a collection of 10,000 beautifully animated NFTs, and the art on each of these NFTs is really a testament to crypto culture. You'll find a lot of references to crypto culture throughout our collection. And what's even more exciting is the utility that we offer, and each of our NFTs is tied to a real Kadena ASIC miner. At the moment, our NFTs are delivering 3 terahash of mining power, which is something like 10 Kadena a month. We're going to boost that up to 3.6 here when we get our next delivery of miners, so that should increase everybody's rewards a little bit. At this stage, we're mining an impressive about 3,000 Kadena every single day. All these rewards are being distributed to our holders 100%. We don't take anything off the top. And we are very thrilled to announce that we're going to make this deal. We're going to make the Kadena Mining Club NFT collection even more special, even better with our next launch. And that, of course, is the Technology Lab. So this Technology Lab, it's really a game changer, specifically for the Kadena mining space. What we're going to be doing, increasing the hash rate on these NFTs, introducing new artwork on theme with what immersion cooling is. And we're also going to be providing an immersive experience that everybody will not forget. So this mint, the Technology Lab, it's a lot more than just buying an NFT and beginning to mine. We're really doing a lot of cool things behind it. So this weekend, on Saturday, we're starting our mint. And what we're going to be selling are immersion fluid. That's the product. Immersion fluid is the product. And what we're doing with the immersion fluid, once you buy your immersion fluid, you're going to be able to use the immersion fluid on your original miner And once you use the immersion fluid on your original miner, that original miner will transform, it will upgrade, you'll get more hash rate, you'll also get new art. So it's going to be really, really cool. Very affordable as well. The whitelist price is $60. That's minting on Saturday. The public pricing is $85. That is minting on Sunday. And what we are offering, it's indisputably the most cost-efficient method of mining Kadena on the market. You cannot beat it, no matter where you go. So really happy to be offering this product to everybody. Really happy to be spreading the Kadena mining power around the world. And I'm really happy to be here talking with you, Chris, Toby, Ron from Wizards Arena, and always being here with the Kadena community. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah, that's a great little breakdown, and we're very excited for you guys as well. You guys have been working very hard in the Kadena space, building lots of amazing things, and Tech Lab is just kind of that next iteration in some of the amazing products that you guys have been working on. So I'm sure lots of people are very excited to hear more about it, and looking forward to that midday. We're getting ever closer. It's going to be on this weekend, July 1st. Which is Canada Day for me. So I'll be out partying and exciting as well. So lots of really fun stuff there. So thank you very much for that kind of brief introduction about Tech Lab. Hopefully people will be able to get their hands on lots of these really cool NFTs and, taking that next step in what mining is all about with Kadena and bringing more options to people out there who don't have the facilities, like you said, to be able to mine Kadena at home or mine Kadena in a larger capacity. All these different things that people have been offering and these different projects that have been building up in the Kadena ecosystem have been offering some of these amazing things. And you guys are definitely probably on top of all of those and are definitely some of the most innovative people we've seen. Now let's talk a little bit about what these NFTs are going to involve. We spoke to you a little while back about on Kadena ecosystem about these NFTs and the cool things that are going to happen to people with their original KMC NFTs. So maybe if we want to go over just kind of how the process is going to work, and maybe one of the things that we're going to be talking about later when we do our little trivia, and that is the immersion vials. Can you maybe cover a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So I think the first thing, and because we want to make this really clear with everybody. First things first is you must own a Gen 1 NFT in order to use the immersion fluid and get the increased hash rate. So the immersion fluid doesn't do any hash rate. You have to have an NFT to use it with before you can get the new miner. So we want to make sure that's clear for everybody so we don't have too many people minting and then being like, well, where the hell's the mining power? But so we're building a really cool experience on our website that will allow you to use your immersion fluid on one of your Gen 1 miners. We're going to be inviting you into the technology lab. We're going to be showing off kind of how this process works, because we really want to, but not only offer an amazing product, but we want to educate everybody on how this is working as well. How does mining work? What does immersion fluid? What benefits does that add? Air cooled versus immersion cooled. Miners. We really want to make sure everybody's educated and aware of what's going on as well. Not just selling a product that has mining power. So after you mint your immersion fluid vial, it's I don't want to kind of say too much, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It really is going to be a lot of fun. The transformative experience. Now, a couple things. So there's going to be more hash rate, and there's going to be more hash rate because we're immersion cooling these miners now. So what immersion cooling means is we're basically taking the miners, dunking them in a tank of fluid, immersion fluid. That's basically what it is. And you think electronics, liquid might not be a good thing, but the immersion fluid really helps the miners work more efficiently and cooler as well. And cooler is really the big thing, because we're really, we're dropping the operating temperature of these miners massively once you put them in the immersion fluid. And since we're dropping the heat, we can essentially increase the hash rate. So we've developed proprietary firmware in-house. Nobody else has this yet. that allows our KA3s to mine really at whatever hash rate we want. But we found that 210 terahash is really kind of the sweet spot for both extra hash rate and efficiency. So if you know the KA3, it comes stock 166 terahash. Well, we've managed to get into that KA3, figure out how it works, and now we can run those KA3s at about 210 terahash efficiently. So that's one of the main ways that we're able to offer the most cost-effective method of mining Kadena on the market is because of this proprietary firmware. So when we take these miners, we dunk them into the tank, we lower their operating temperature massively, and then with our proprietary firmware, we're able to put more energy into the miner, so the miner can perform more calculations, it can solve more blocks, but still operate at a temperature that's safe for the miner for long term. So I really can't wait. In regards to the art, every trait that we have now is going to be transformed, one-to-one to a new trait that kind of really highlights the fact that these miners are now immersed. So there's going to be like underwater themes. There's going to be, it's going to be really cool. Like all the traits, you're going to be able to see your original miner in the upgraded miner, so you're going to see the transformation of that miner, which I really can't wait. I really can't wait till people start transforming their miners and seeing what's going to come out the other side, because our artistic team has been doing so much work. I mean, we're going to be working right down to the wire. Probably 2 days before the reveal happens, we're still going to be working, knocking out artwork. So not only are we getting the increased hash rate, but the art is really going to be improved, I think. It's really going to be amazing.
Well, that all sounds very exciting. And I'm sure lots of people will be blown away by the things that will happen to their original artwork and their original NFTs once they add these immersion vials and do the transformations. I know you've shared a couple of sneak peeks of some of the art, and you guys always are known for some of the most top-notch art in the Kadena ecosystem for NFTs. So I'm quite confident that this next level of NFTs will just bring a whole nother realm of art to the Kadena Mining Club ecosystem. So very exciting, very awesome to hear. Now, just while we're before we move forward, just want to let everyone know at the top we have pinned a giveaway tweet. We have two different pinned tweets. One's the live now, and then the other one is the a giveaway we have going right now with Kadena Mining Club. So if you haven't already, just take a second to go click on that tweet, go follow the link, fill out the different requirements that are for the giveaway, and make sure to enter that in. You can get yourself in some really cool swag. You may also be able to win yourselves some KDA as well. So some really cool prizes up for there. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys go and enter that giveaway. Now let's talk a little bit about our side of things over at Koala Wallet and what we've been working on, which is our browser extension version of the wallet. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting for this to come out. Not everyone seems to be very mobile friendly when it comes to wallets. It seems like maybe just because of the fact that Kadena for so long had mostly extension wallets, and that's kind of what people are used to in the Kadena ecosystem. So we listened to everybody. Obviously, we went mobile first because most of our background as wallet developers is in the mobile space. So we figured, we could make a really good mobile wallet. But luckily enough, we were smart enough to start off our development process that could take us down multiple different roads, one of them including extension browser wallets. So I don't know if we want to maybe start off with Yaroslav, if you want to come in, maybe talk a little bit about the development process behind building this browser extension and wallet, and some of the ups and downs and hurdles that we've been progressing through to try to make this thing one of the best extension wallets in the Kadena ecosystem.
Thanks, Chris. We are currently working, putting really a large amount of work into developing Kadena Koala extension. We have a lot of different problems, and we overcome already most of those. Currently, we are mostly ready with all main features. We preserved most part of designs we had previously in our mobile wallets. So you mostly in most cases, you'll see no difference between designs. Everything will be pretty familiar for you in extension if you used Koala Wallet previously. And currently we are putting large efforts into our main goal, make everything as much secure as it's possible, store your security phrase, your seed phrase as safe as possible, check all the consequences we might have in future if we'll choose one way or another of storing those via Chrome, as we are using Chromium still in all the browsers. Would it be Brave, Opera, Firefox, or Google Chrome? We are still using Chromium. It's all shared, but we still have slight differences between them. So we are trying to adapt everything to run smoothly, be totally safe, and be just comfortable for you guys. So we are pretty happy how it works now. So most of the features are working. We are totally able to send, receive things, and currently all the efforts, all the power of developers is targeted onto security, how is everything is being stored. So yeah, that's it now.
Thank you. We've definitely been putting our time and effort into making this wallet not only another kind of extension of our mobile wallet, and to make it, like you said, very familiar for people who have already started using our mobile wallet. And you want it to be kind of that seamless progression between the two. But one of the things that we've been working really hard on. Oh, Yaroslav, do you mind muting for a second? Thank you. One of the things we're making sure that we're focusing on, and why things are taking an extra little longer step, is we're making sure that security is the number one importance here at Koala Wallet. We've been seeing some issues with other wallets in the past months, weeks, years and stuff where, things have happened and it hasn't been the most secure systems. And we're always, making sure that that is at the forefront of our mind, making sure that anyone that's going to be using our wallets can rest assured that they're going to be safe and secure using any version that we put out. And that is definitely one of the top things that we try to pride ourselves on and focus ourselves on. So, some people are always pushing us to say, why isn't the extension wallet out? Why isn't that? It's because we want to make sure that we take these extra steps. We test everything 100% thoroughly, every line of code, every action that happens in the wallet. We want to ensure that we put forward the best security and the best options available for users to utilize, because we don't want anything to happen. We want to make sure that, our wallet is safe and secure for everybody to use. But not only that, also very pretty, friendly, user-friendly, awesome AI, awesome UI, awesome UX, everything like that. So, it is a process, and people have to realize, it is going to take time. Things aren't just, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a browser wallet. So we've been working really hard on that. But one of the really cool things I think that, was one of the best decisions that we made when we first started developing the whole idea of building Koala Wallet, was choosing Flutter to build this out, which gave us those options to be able to build on these multiple platforms, and brought us really cool devs like Yaroslav into the team to help further that vision, and that great vision that our great boss here, Kobe, had to begin with, of being one of the top wallets in the Kadena ecosystem across all the different platforms available. And we're getting slowly closer to that every day. And hopefully we'll be able to show you guys very soon all the great stuff that our amazing team has been working on. I don't know, Kobe, if you want to add a little bit into some of the really cool stuff that we've been working on behind the scenes and things like that.
It's hard to do a better job than you just did. But the extension wallet is something that, like you said, we've been planning on for a while. We heard its demand and need from the community, which is why we definitely push the gas pedal. And I think what we're doing with widening the scope of Koala to now bring in Ethereum and Bitcoin is really going to be the next step in bringing a lot of attention to Kadena. and especially the projects that live innately on the Kadena blockchain. So that's what I'm definitely most excited about, to maybe have some new neighbors around and be able to bring them into the Kadena fold and show them these projects that have been building for so long, kind of on a desert. But as Kadena widens and as they really, you'll see in the next few months, I hope especially, have this new light shown upon them, it's going to be really exciting.
That's really great. That is definitely the next thing that we're moving towards with Koala Wallet is multi-coin. And, that's all that's going to do. A lot of people are like, oh, why would you do that? Why would you bring in other coins? Why don't you just stick with Kadena? People need to realize that Kadena is a really amazing community, but if we need a community to grow, we need to bring more people into the fold. And that includes involving other blockchains, other protocols, other communities. And the more eyes that we can bring towards Kadena, the better. And just adding simple things like Bitcoin, and especially adding things like Ethereum, which is one of the largest ecosystems in the entire blockchain space, that's going to open up many doors for people who are going to possibly download Koala Wallet because they want to store their Ethereum or their Ethereum token in our wallet. And then they're going to see Kadena and all these awesome tokens as well, the NFTs, the community, all of that kind of stuff. And it's just going to bring even more spotlight to our very small, tight-knit community and hopefully make it grow and make it blossom. I know that Kadena Mining Club has even been doing this when they were doing their mint, offering the option for people to mint with Ethereum and things like that, which I'm sure also helped include bringing more people into the fold who may not necessarily have originally known about Kadena or the projects that we've been building over here. So, that's just another step that people have to take to get into it. And you're going to see more of that happening. Because, we cannot just keep living within our own little bubble. We have to move out and branch out to others as well.
The idea of adding a Bitcoin and other coins to Koala, I think it's a brilliant idea. Maybe we need even something we can get to the scale of MetaMask, Trust Wallet, because they don't allow Bitcoin, I don't believe, on either of those wallets. And I think even Zelcore doesn't have Bitcoin. Is that? Maybe if anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there is a wallet out there at the moment that can hold both Bitcoin and Kadena. Is that right?
I think you're right there. And it's really exciting, as I said, how we're going to accommodate that and then be able to attract the attention of so many people. So I think a lot of those wallets you mentioned, like MetaMask, just didn't build with the inherent, idea or capability to go and support multiple coins. But with Kadena, we always knew that there'd be a lot of interest from Bitcoiners, from those, of course, from an ecosystem like Ethereum, where you bring in a lot of liquidity as well with those, stable coins and all the projects on that chain already tied to real world assets that we can then play around with on bridges and whatnot. So I think those two coins we just always knew had to live together, and we've seen that kind of wallet experience. So, we'd love to be on the scale of MetaMask, and I think it'll definitely take some time. But that's really what we've planned for, and why we built slow and tried to really build for scaling and bringing the next 100,000 people to Kadena.
I like the sound of that, Kobe. Let's bring the next 100,000 people here, and spot on. How we accepted Ethereum on our first mint, and how we'll do it again. We're going to be accepting USDT this time as well. It really opens up Kadena to loads of new people. I mean, I can think of several people off the top of my head who, knew nothing about Kadena. We introduced them through KMC. They bought, dozens of our NFTs. They bought a bunch of Kadena of the coin as well. And, some of them are even, now interested in purchasing entire KA3s from us. So it is a really great thing when you can go out and reach out to people across different ecosystems, introduce them to Kadena. But ultimately, we got to keep building on Kadena because it's got the best technology. And we're going to do that a lot in the future as well. We're going to be bringing Bitcoin miners onto Kadena to be traded as, digital assets on the blockchain. Dogecoin miners, Litecoin miners are going to be bringing it all over to Kadena later this year. So, if Koala Wallet, if you can accept Kadena, if you can, take Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin, I mean, you guys will definitely be the number one wallet for a lot of the customers that we're going to be bringing on.
That's exactly what I was about to say, is that you guys can really go hand in hand. KMC mines it, Koala stores it. and it's not
Ooh.
just Kadena.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention is that during adapting that mobile wallet for Chrome extension, we've already adapted seed phrase input fully to support like totally different seed phrase lengths, seed phrase words. So it's hidden functionality at the moment, but integration of any different methods of, any different words would be much simpler now.
Yeah, we've been building that foundation because that's the first step, right? Is laying the brickwork that you then build the house upon. And that's what we've been working really hard at doing, is making sure that we have a very safe, secure, and solid foundation for our browser wallet, for our mobile wallets, for pretty much everything that we build. And, from there, you just start building level by level, adding more and more to it until it becomes this giant, robust infrastructure that everyone can use, and everyone can, come from different necks of the woods with their different phrases and their different things, and just import them all, bring them all under one safe, secure hood. And hopefully Koala Wallet is going to be that hood that a lot of people choose to place themselves under. Now, I just want to remind everyone that, we are just chatting away right now, but we're going to be doing some live KDA trivia as well. You'll notice at the top there are some pinned tweets, and one of those pinned tweets is our live now Koality Time with KDA Mining tweet. That is going to be the tweet that we're going to be using for people. The way the trivia is going to be working, we're going to be asking questions, and we're going to be asking people listening to comment on that tweet, that live now tweet, their answers. And we're going to be giving away, we got 10 whitelist spots for the upcoming Tech Lab Mint. And then we also have one very coveted immersion vial to be giving away directly to someone. So we got some really good questions lined up. They're not super hard questions. If you've been around the Kadena ecosystem long enough, you should pretty much know the answers to these. I am going to be keeping track of the people who do win the prizes. So if you do win a prize, it's only one prize per person. You're not going to be able to win multiples. So, once you win and we say, okay, this person put in the right answer first, they've won a whitelist spot, for example, then we're going to be moving on with the next question. We ask people to please kindly, if you've won a prize, to please not continue to try to answer the questions, to give other people a chance to win, so that we can get lots of people involved with this, lots of people get their hands on these whitelist spots, and get even more people these amazing NFTs. So make sure you guys keep listening for that. We're also going to be giving out a secret code for the other giveaway that we have going on with KMC right now, that is pinned to our Koala Wallet Twitter right at the top. So make sure you guys listen in. We're going to be doing that near the end after the trivia and everything. We're going to be putting out that secret code, and that's going to give you a whole bunch of extra entries into that giveaway to give you even more odds of winning possibly some really cool KMC WAGME shirt, Koala Wallet WAGME shirt, or possibly some sweet KDA. So make sure you guys listen into that. But I don't know if anyone wants to maybe do a little bit final wrap-ups about either Tech Lab or the Koala Wallet extension or Koala Wallet before we start getting into the trivia, or even if Ron, my man, has something that he wants to input, please just anyone can go ahead and take the mic, and then we'll start the trivia very shortly here.
Just if we don't mind, if we can clarify something about the giveaways. So if you win a whitelist spot, I think it will be fair for people to still be able to win the immersion vial, because I think with Chris, if we let them win, if they win a whitelist spot and then we don't let them win the vial, I think no one's going to do any of the trivia until we get to the vial.
Nope, that's definitely okay. So you heard it here, folks. So there's 10 whitelist spots available. So whoever wins a whitelist spot, you're still going to be eligible to answer the final hardest question of them all, and that it will be for the immersion vial. That'll be open to everyone. But we do ask, like I said, if you say you win, you answer the very first question we ask correctly, and you win yourself a whitelist spot, please wait until our last question to get in on the vial thing, to give other people a chance, just so people aren't, copying answers or doing whatever. So yeah, that's Very good point, Matthew. Very well for bringing that up.
All right. Yeah, no, but this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the trivia. I think the questions, if you've been around, they aren't that difficult, but I think the last one can be a little bit difficult, but, we'll do it on the honor rule, no Googling. Although I think if you do try to do the Google, I think someone else might beat you. But let's try to play the honor system here, folks. Before we get into the trivia, I guess, just a couple, I think one thing that I'll say is, Kadena Mining Club, while we have all these NFTs, while we're doing miner hosting, we're doing all this exciting stuff, we also, we're not really trying to totally replace mining, right? Like, we understand that mining at home is important. Having geographically diversified mining is important too. That's why, the tech lab miners are going to be in a totally different spot than the original miners. But what we're also working on, and we're going to reveal a little bit maybe next month in July, is we are working on some really cool at-home mining systems for the KA3 as well. So if you're someone who does like mining at home, you have a KA3 at home, we're going to provide an option for you to mine at home too, and try to reduce the amount of headaches that are involved. So we're talking aftermarket fans, silencers, and also some other really cool, exciting stuff. With our at-home mining kits for the KA3, we predict that customers will be able to use our firmware as well and hash to around maybe 200 terahash on the KA3, depending on how hot it is where you live. So whatever kind of Kadena you want to mine, however you want to mine it, whether it's fractionalized assets, whether you want to buy an entire KA3 from us, or if you want to mine at home, we really aim to be the number one place to come for support in that. We have great pricing, and we just want to help as many people as we possibly can get their hands on Kadena miners and support their mining journey. So if you have any questions about any of that, please feel free to jump into our Discord, chat with us, send me a message. We'll be happy to support you any way we possibly can.
Yeah, they have a very vibrant and robust Discord. So if you guys haven't joined that already, make sure to click on their profile here or go to their website, join their Discord, get involved. They're always in there talking. You can always ask lots of questions. If Matthew's not in there directly, they have a very awesome community that is very knowledgeable as well. So lots of chances for you to get any questions you may have answered, and also have some fun and chat with some really cool people. So we want to get in to start the trivia here. And just to remind everyone, the answers, when you do answer these trivia questions, it will be on the Live Now Koala tweet that is pinned at the top of the space. So make sure you guys have that tweet loaded or ready to go. And I have it open here. I'm going to be refreshing it as soon as I ask the question. I'll be hitting the refresh button to see who the first answers and stuff are. So, and I'll be keeping track of everything. So make sure you guys are ready to go. Is everyone here ready to start doing some real fun trivia? We can get some emotes in the space, and everyone get some excitement going here. And we'll start off with the first answer here, or the first question here. Oh, lots of little flashy.
Let's do it.
All right. So our very first question, and I'm sure there's lots of people in here that some people may know this, some people may not, but Kadena has a meaning, and that meaning is from a Spanish word. What does Kadena mean in Spanish? So make sure you guys write your responses and your answers underneath that Live Now tweet, and I'll be refreshing here to see who gets the right question or the right answer first. Oh, and we already have one. Looks like Lucky Plaid. Lucky Plaid was quick. 4 seconds. Look at that. New record. All right. So I'll just make sure I got this marked down here. So Lucky Plaid, luckily you have won yourself a KMC whitelist spot for their Tech Lab Mint. So very awesome to hear. Very, very awesome. So like I said, try to maybe not enter into the other questions until we get to the very last question, which will be for the immersion vial. So we got another, let me just quickly mark this down. Lucky Plaid, awesome. All right. And now our second question, folks. Now, like I said, make sure you guys are answering underneath that Live Now tweet so that I can see it. And lots of people, a lot of people got it right. Well done, everyone. I'm sure some people had Google Translate open or something for that, but very good, very good to see. I know that was I didn't know that when I first started doing these questions, so because I don't speak Spanish at all, but awesome. Glad a lot of people did.
I always thought like Stuart or Will or one of them maybe spent some time in Kadena, Japan, something along those lines. I didn't realize they got it from Spanish.
All right, so let's get into the next question. So once again, make sure you're answering under the Live Now tweet that's pinned at the top. Okay, here's the next question. Kadena was founded by 2 members. Name those 2 members. Go. Preferably first and last names if you know them, but they don't have to be first and last. Let's see who gets it. It's funny because I'm also listening to the tweet or listening to the space so I can hear the delay. And it's kind of funny to hear the. Oh, look at that. Ron's quick. Ron was really quick with that one. He was the first one that I saw answer it right.
That's not the full name though, Chris.
And give it to somebody else. I already got a free mint.
And
all right, well then.
And Hazen, he said martini. I don't know. Do you count martini? That's I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say the next one that I saw that was correct. Let's see, going by times here, 24 seconds, 25 seconds, 21 seconds. Kryptone looks like he was the next one to answer after that, according to me. Going by the time frames here of tweets. So yeah, Kryptone, you won the second question. Awesome. Don't worry, folks. After this is all over, we'll be making sure that everyone is hit it up with DMs and everything on how to claim your whitelist spots and everything. So no worries about that. We will be reaching out to people to claim these spots. That way, because people do be scamming. So you gotta whenever you run a giveaway, you always get people making those fake winner accounts and messaging you like, "Hey, where's my prize?" It never really works out. We're pretty good on top of those things. All right, so that's 2 down. We got another 8 more whitelist spots to give away. So let's move on to our next question. And like I said, make sure you're answering under the Live Now tweet posted at the top. So the next question is, how many chains does Kadena currently have? Now this one should be fairly easy for most people, I believe. I'll just keep. I'm pounding that refresh, F5 in it hard here. Oh, look at the very first one I saw. Oh, maybe a tie. Oh wait, we got Kevin with 3 seconds, and then I got Hazen at 4 seconds. So just looks like Kevin kind of eased that one out, I think, just by a second. People have to be quick. But don't worry, we got lots of questions. So it looks like we're gonna, Mr. Kevin Clark, our good friend over at Secret Garden of Kadena, has claimed himself that whitelist spot. So very awesome, very quick. People like I said, if you've been around the Kadena ecosystem for a while, you probably know the answer to most of these questions. They're not very difficult, but this is fun. This is interactive and gets lots of people having lots of fun. So let's move on now to our next question. We got lots of really cool people answering. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking part in this. I know it's kind of a different format. Lots of really cool things going on. So let's get right into number 4. Which consensus mechanism does Kadena use? Now, this one's fairly simple. Most people know because we are one of the best in that consensus mechanism. So definitely one of the tops. You can use acronyms. You can use or type the whole thing out, whatever you'd like.
Definitely the best kind. Definitely the best kinds.
Oh, there's one answer there. Oh, look at OG used a GIF. You getting creative. 5 seconds. Let's see.
I think that's KJ to Will.
Yeah, that's who I'm seeing as be the top one. I'm gonna just go back up and find that again. Keep scrolling past it.
So while you're looking at that real quick, Chris, so everyone who is winning, I'm I'm giving you whitelist spot in our Discord straight away. So you'll be getting those rank ups as soon as you're called the winner. For this last individual, I don't know what your Discord name is. So KJ to Will, if you're in Discord, drop a message in general chat. We'll get you that whitelist spot.
For some reason, I'm not seeing that name, but I'm scrolling through here. There's so many answers. You people are so quick to get on top of this.
I'm sending you the link, Chris.
Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at the @ not the names. I see. All right, we're good. All right, let's get on to the next one. So our next question is, what year was Kadena founded? What year was Kadena founded? Founded being the key word there. What year? Now, hopefully, even I had to look up this one, so don't feel bad. Oh, I'm seeing lots of questions. It's going around it and around it. Let's see who's the first one I'm going to see with the right answer. Oh, looks like we got a right answer. And that is, 2016. So the first one I saw that put down 2016 was Spicoli D. Spicoli D, you claimed yourself a whitelist spot. So thank you very much. Awesome. Yeah, I was actually kind of, that one kind of threw me for a loop. Luckily, you can always look up. Google's great for lots of things. But, there's lots of people think, oh, it was 2017 or 2018, but that's not when it was founded. It's I think that's when they went public, which is a totally different thing. But it was started originally in 2016 by the awesome founders of Stuart and Will. So that's very awesome. So we're halfway through. We got 5 more questions for whitelist spots, 5 more whitelists available. And then we're going to be getting into the big Immersion Vial NFT giveaway, which everyone, even if you've won a whitelist spot, will be able to also get their hands on that as well. So let's get into number 6. So the next question is, what is the name of the smart contract language used on Kadena? Everyone should know this one. I wish Twitter would sort answers or sort the responses under tweets by like time or something. But looks like my Crypto Jam was pretty quick to get onto that. Oh wait. Oh, he got beat out. Oh shit. Looks like Deegan Hexagon was the first one I'm seeing here answering correctly. Way back. Look at all these. You guys are really quick. You guys are just like on top of this here. You guys know your Kadena stuff, which is good to see. I'll definitely say we have probably one of the most educated communities in the space when it comes to knowing about the blockchain that they're representing. So good job, everyone. You guys are doing a great job. Let's keep it going here. Let's keep things going. This one's fairly easy. I don't think there's anyone here listening that won't know the answer to this one. This one's pretty easy to answer, I believe. All right. So the next question is, what is the symbol for Kadena? Fairly basic answer. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to know this.
If you use the money sign before you tweet it, we'll make it 2 whitelist spots.
Oh, there you go.
Let's keep Kadena trending, you guys. Kadena, if you check out the social metrics for Kadena, I mean, specifically talking about social dominance, which is the one that I like, which essentially means, how much of conversation on the internet about cryptocurrencies happens, how much of that involves Kadena. And if you check out the charts, things are looking pretty good. We're moving, steadily up. We were down really, really low. But things are looking really good on that graph. I can send a picture in the general chat if you guys want to take a look. So keep those hashtags coming, everybody. Keep those tweets rolling.
So the first one to get the answer right, they didn't use the $sign. So we'll give 1 to the first person that answered correctly, which was at BlackFloyd95. Your first name just has a bunch of symbols of that metaphyte. So we'll go with your @ instead. But so he was the first person to answer correctly with the answer. But the first person to answer correctly with the $. So if we're going to be giving another spot away as well, is K Eagle 1. He was the first one to answer with the koala, or with the little $sign in front as well. So you guys both snagged yourselves a whitelist spot. Awesome. Congratulations. So like Matthew said, he is giving people right away the Discords. If you're already in their Discord, he's giving you those spots right away. If you're not already in their Discord, make sure you guys are joining their Discord, and maybe just leave a little quick blurb in their general chat saying, hey, I was in the space, I want a whitelist spot, this is my Twitter handle, and Matthew will make sure to get you guys all hooked up. All right, let's move on to the next question. We got 2 questions left for the 3 questions left actually for the whitelist spots, and then we're going to be doing the big vial one. So the next question is, this one's a little bit more difficult. What hashing algorithm does Kadena use? Hopefully, we'll get some people out there that know this one. If you're fans of Kadena Mining Club and look and do some research into mining, there's a good chance that you have this embedded in the back of your head. I'm sure Matthew could probably answer this one in about 1 second.
It's a tough one. It's a very, very tough algorithm, with what we've learned about the K3 and yeah, it's complicated, but it makes it work. So we love it.
Oh, looks like we got the first correct answer. We had 2 answers kind of at the same time, but only one of them actually is fully correct because it does have a full name, which we were looking for. And that winner is Jfukdela, JFKUDLKA, with the Blake 2S 256. That is the correct answer. And it is, I don't know, Matthew, is there any other coins currently on that algorithm right now, or is Kadena kind of pretty much solely riding that alone?
Kadena, at the moment, Kadena is the only coin, I believe, that is mined with Blake 2S.
Nice.
I think there's a few that use there's a bunch of different variations of the Blake algorithm. I think there's a few others that use different variations of the Blake algorithm, but not Blake 2S specifically.
All right. Yeah, that was a little bit tougher question out there, but luckily I'm seeing lots of other people also get it correct. So obviously people have definitely done their research as well. All right. So we got 2 questions left here for NFT, or for the whitelist spots. The next one is one that I'm sure a lot of people here will probably know. What is the name of the NFT standard on Kadena? The main one, the big one, the big boy that the team all works on and everything. And something that is, just thinking about it's kind of making me hungry.
Well, I think the fake one makes me hungrier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. My Crypto Jam was the quickest one on that one, getting it right with Marmalade. Very well done. I've decided to switch over and start following my notifications. It's a lot easier to keep track of here. Plus, that way it puts everything in timing order. But like I said, that was a fairly simple one. I think a lot of people probably would have known right off the bat. So very well done, everyone. Thanks for the quick answers. Make sure, like I said, make sure you guys are answering under the correct live now tweet that is pinned at the top, because that is the one that we're following. But, lots of really good answers, lots of people really getting involved. Great to see. So we got one last question here. This will be the last whitelist spot, and then we'll be doing probably the hardest question of all, and that will be for the Immersion Vial NFT. So like we said earlier, everyone who has entered in and won a whitelist spot can also try their hand at winning the Immersion Vial as well. So here comes the last question for the whitelist spots, and then we'll be doing the Immersion one. So what is the name of Kadena's scalable layer 1 proof of work network? What is the name that they gave this crazy network that they've built for Kadena? It has a very specific name, that's for sure. And it's definitely different. And I've seen other, oh, look at that. We got pretty quick. We got Hazen already just blazing through. You guys representing over there on the Wizards front. I'm sure a lot of people knew Chain Web as the answer. Chain Web, excuse me, is the very special name that they've given. So Very awesome. Lots of people getting it now. Lots of the answers rolling on in. Some people also thought Chain Weaver, but Chain Weaver is the name of the wallet, not necessarily the protocol. So, but that I probably would have got that wrong myself too. So don't feel bad. So that's the 10 whitelist spots. That's the 10 whitelist spots. So we got our next question and final question of the trivia today. And this one is going to be for the big immersion vial NFT. So everyone who has already entered and won a whitelist spot can also answer this question and will also be eligible to win not just their whitelist, but also the NFT itself. All right, so here is the last and final question. How long will it take for all KDA to be mined? There's a specific amount. I'll just say it's in years. I'll say that. It's not going to be all mined tomorrow. Although at the rate you guys have been mining over there, might be knocking that down a bit.
If only there is that way.
I know, eh? But there is a specific amount of time. So let's see here. We got a whole bunch of answers. Oh, looks like Hazen was quick again. He's the first one I'm seeing in the list too.
Yeah.
Of 120 years is correct. That's a long time.
Yeah, that is a long time. I'm not going to be alive for that, I don't think. So hopefully someone else will be around to take over KMC.
That's what I was going to say. You may not be around, but there's a good chance that KMC, you just got to pass it on to the right person and they'll continue your legacy over there. So, well, that's all the questions. I want a big shout out to everyone who participated. This was really fun, really amazing to get all these interactions involved. And congrats to everyone who won themselves either a whitelist spot or the immersion vial. Like I said, if you haven't joined the Kadena Mining Club Discord, make sure you do so you can get these prizes and claim your whitelist and everything. Sorry.
Whew, that's that smoke. What are the wind turbines pointing at your house now, Chris?
Yeah, there's something. I don't know. I've been sick for the last couple of days as well. I'm just getting over it now, but still got that tickle in the back of my throat. But this has been a very awesome space, very interactive, lots of fun, lots of really cool prizes. So I want to thank Matthew and everyone who joined us, Kobe, Yaroslav, Ron for stopping by. And we'll definitely be doing more of these quality time spaces, just really cool laid back spots where we can come chat about what we've been working on. We'll be having different projects roll in, different people roll in. So once again, thank you very much, everyone. Oh, wait, we almost forgot the final thing that everyone may have been waiting for. There is a secret code. We've been doing a giveaway pinned at the top. You will see it also pinned to the top of our Koala Wallet profile. So make sure you guys go and enter that giveaway. And when you're going through the giveaway, there is one section called secret code. And that secret code is immersion. All capital letters, IMMERSION. Immersion. So when you're going through the entries, put in your secret code. Once again, all capital letters, immersion. We thought that was kind of fitting, seeing how Tech Lab is moving into the amazing realm of immersion mining. So make sure you guys go claim those extra tickets for your entries, get your secret code in. You can maybe share it with a friend or two if you want, but let's try to make it secret for our little group of people who have been really awesome and listened to this AMA and took part in everything, because we want to make sure we support the communities behind us and the people who come and show their love and respect for us as well. So I want to thank everyone who came and joined us today, took part in this awesome space. Matthew, as always, it's always great chatting with you guys. You guys do amazing work over at KMC. And hopefully once people will start getting their hands on these immersions, vials, and start seeing these transformations, I can't wait to see what they look like. I'm sure lots of people will be sharing them. And the best to you, Matthew, and everyone over at KMC. And thank you again, like I said, everyone for joining us. It's been an absolutely awesome space today.
Hey, thanks for hosting, Chris. It was really fun getting to talk with you, Kobe, meeting Yaroslav as well, and the trivia. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I hope we get to do this a lot more moving forward. I really enjoyed the first Koality Time space. And just really quickly, if you guys don't mind, since we gave away a bunch of whitelist spots today, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. If you do want to get access to the whitelist mint, you have to come over to our Discord. It's called Whitelist Collection Info is what the category is called. And you just have to make sure that you enter in your Kadena wallet address into the collection spot before we mint on Saturday. If you do not submit your wallet to the collection info category, unfortunately, you will not be able to mint on Saturday. If you are somebody from Telegram, from Twitter, who doesn't use Discord, doesn't want to use Discord, we have a separate Google Sheet that includes your whitelist wallets. So if you're listening and you're like, oh, I don't do Discord, don't worry about it. We have you covered as well. But just make sure you fill in that whitelist collection info so you can take part on Saturday. And just really quickly to add on to that, we also were giving away a Bitmain Antminer KA3, a full KA3. We're giving away like $3,000 in Kadena and a bunch of other prizes for the people who are on the whitelist. So if you are on the whitelist, come on, get into the Discord, get onto the whitelist. We're minting in just a couple days. We're going to win some cool prizes and get some really good products with the immersion vial. Like you said, Chris, I can't wait till people start posting their transformations all over Twitter. Take over Twitter again with KMC and hopefully attract a bunch of new people to this great ecosystem. So thanks a lot for this space again. Thanks for all your hard work. I can't wait for the Koala Wallet browser extension. I know a lot of the people in KMC are waiting for it too. We're all really excited.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. It's been an absolutely fun time. One of the best, most interactive and fun AMAs I've done to date, probably. So make sure you guys follow KMC, join their Discord, get involved, and get your hands on some Tech Lab NFTs this weekend, and turn those NFTs into something even cooler. And even, I guess cooler would be kind of a bit of a catchword for this. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Make sure you guys go check out KMC and download Koala Wallet today from Android or iOS, and browser extension coming soon. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and have a great day.
For the record, Tech Fleet is great too, so give them a follow. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice day.
Take care. That's the end of Koality Time for today. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to follow us on social media for the latest updates and news on all things Koala Wallet. Until next time, have a great day and take care.